How about it, y'all? This is Daniel Nicholson and Maddie, my wife now. We're gonna get busy this morning. We've got a little bit of a project that we've been putting off for a while. I finally got all the materials together. But the goats will be coming home here in about a week. And whenever they do that, we want to let them have access to our neighbor's property. My neighbors are generous enough to let us move the goats on there or just let the goats out there in the afternoon. But my mom got a good bit of yard work done this spring. So she told me I'm not allowed to let the goats through the yard to get to this pasture anymore. So this morning, we're gonna be putting in a gate, or we're gonna start. We'll probably finish tomorrow. We've got to let the post set. But we're gonna be putting a 12-foot gate into this into this corner right here. This is gonna kind of line up with our catch pen back behind us. So when the goats are in other pastures, I can just make a lane out of poly wire to get them over here into the neighbor's grass, free grass. So that's what we're gonna be doing this morning. We're gonna set the post first. We've got to bury a line underneath so we can get our electric fence through and all that good stuff. We've got several things in the back of the truck for us materials. I'll flip the camera around and we'll go through that real quick. And we're gonna get busy. I was hoping to get started on this project about 7:30 this morning. Here it is about 8:45. Starting to get warm. It's supposed to be about 90 degrees today. So we're gonna get busy and try to get this knocked out in the next hour or so. So in the back of the truck, we got some quick concrete mix. So we'll put one bag on this bigger post for sure, and probably a half a bag on the other. I've got another brace I need to do. We've got a level, we've got an 8-inch post, a 6-inch post. This year, or yesterday, I bought this under the ground cable to go underneath the gate. We can bury that. In the past, I've used this stuff right here that you just feed a wire through and buried that, but that is very time consuming and pretty difficult. So I decided it was only 15 bucks for 60 something foot. So I went ahead and bought that. We've got several insulators that we need to put on our corner post so we can get our fence back hot. Some crimps, wire cutters, measure tape, staples. I've got some hinges for the gate, some wire tighteners, drill, hammer, post hole diggers, and this is what we'll use to tighten our brace wire. Our brace wire is over there. I think I'm gonna have to pick some more up this afternoon. But we've got the post hole diggers, and that's another story. So for the past probably 15 years, we've had a friend's post hole digger that attaches to the 3-point hitch on the tractor. And just my luck, whenever I'm about to start some fencing projects, he wanted it back, so we no longer have that. So Maddie's gonna be digging all the holes by hand this morning.
Can't wait.
Me and my dad will be investing in a post hole digger for the tractor very, very soon. I'm not digging a bunch of post holes anymore. I did a bunch of that when I was younger. It's not very fun. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna measure out where our posts need to be so we can go ahead and cut this electric fence and get started digging. We've got a 12-foot gate that's gonna go in here, and then we need 5-foot spacing for our brace post. So we're gonna go ahead and measure that out real quick. So we've got one strand of hot wire going the length of this fence. We're gonna end it right here on this corner. I'm just gonna cut a little extra off, make sure we've got enough. And watch your legs, Maddie. It's my pocket. Make sure we got enough for whenever we pull that tight again. We got enough to crimp it. Boards right here. We do have a hot wire on the outside, kind of to try to deter predators. We're gonna have to cut that later after we cut this fence and hang the gate. So we'll just unhook this that's going through the fence, get that out of the way. And I'll unhook this, I don't need that crimp in there. Pull that out the way for now. Started digging. So I can push this out the way. We're gonna try to get as close to this fence as possible. I might drop this barbed wire so we don't skin up our knuckles. I'm gonna start digging now. put it on time lapse to see how fast Maddie can get this done. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig the trench while she's digging that, and go ahead and knock that out before it gets too hot. Get it covered up so it's there whenever we're ready to hook our fence back up. All right, so we got both of our holes dug. Not quite as deep as I normally like, but that ground's pretty tough. It's hot. I'm done digging. We widened the holes so we can get a little more concrete in there, and it'll be all right. And actually, we're kind of up on a hill right now. This fence looks a little lower. Number one, it's pushed down for where the cows used to be over here, and the cows used to walk this fence line a bunch. And last time they replaced this fence, they kind of put it down where those cows walked all the time. So it's a little lower. You can kind of see it in that corner over there, how high up we are on this side of the fence versus there. So it'll be all right. Goats have never tested it. We're gonna put that barbed wire back up and it'll be just fine. We might lift that wire up a little bit. But now we gotta get our post set. I've already measured it. It's about exactly where it needs to be. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some quick concrete mix, and we're gonna get it leveled up, and then we'll pour some water on it. And we're gonna let it sit. We're gonna go ahead and use a whole bag on this one for sure. Fill it up all the way, let it take as much as it wants. This is a long stretch, but there's several posts in this stretch, so it's not a whole lot of tension on this wire. I don't think it's gonna pull that much, especially because you got a gate hanging that way. So this should be enough concrete. The hole should be deep enough. Perfect. We'll go ahead and get the other one set, and then we can add a little more concrete to that one. Our concrete in there, we can kind of just pack it in, let it kind of go around that post a good bit. This stuff's got sand, so it's settled really good. And then we're gonna got a 5-gallon bucket of water, top that hole off. Kind of work that water down in there. Shouldn't have dug my trench. All my water is flowing out. All right, so we've got our concrete set on our post. They're gonna have to take about a day to set up. So the plan is tomorrow we're gonna start another video. We'll go ahead and hang that gate and get that brace post set up, get the wire on that side done. But we're gonna go ahead and get our hot wire ready to go on this side. What we've gotta do is just pull it out of this donut insulator, and we're gonna put, what I just set them crimps. Shouldn't have set them down. 2 crimps onto this wire. One's gonna be for our underground, and one's gonna be for tying it back into the donut. So we're gonna go right through that hole, pull it around, try to take as much tension out of it already as we can. Oh, and that. Cut off a little excess so it's easy to work with. Grab that crimp. You getting a good footage, Maddie? She's looking at ants or something.
No, I even got to sneeze.
Try to get that on there. That one's good. Get that other crimp. And I've already stripped the end of this wire that goes under the ground. It's just gonna go into this other crimp. Good to go there. That strand's done. We'll tighten it up tomorrow. I've got to put some more insulators on this run anyways. So now we're just gonna bury our wire all the way across. Probably just leave it hooked up tonight. Might have to change some plans tomorrow. Now we just gotta basically just bury the wire. That's all there is to it. If this was gonna be a more higher traffic area, I'd probably bury that a whole lot deeper. But we don't have permission to put the cow over there. We don't have permission to put the horse over there. It's just the goats. And they're not gonna be going through this gate all day, every day. So don't think we really need it too deep. Just want it under the ground and out of our way.
allergic to everything.
All right, so we got our brace posts put up, sitting in concrete. They're gonna be ready tomorrow. Like I said a minute ago, we're gonna just start another video tomorrow. Try to show how we brace up a post, getting our wire back ready and hanging a gate. We got our wire buried under the ground. It's ready to go, but it's getting hot, and Maddie's got a list of stuff for us to do today. It's her first day of summer break. She finally got done with her first year of teaching, and she needs a break, I think so.
Yeah, I do.
But we're gonna go spend the day together, running some errands, taking care of the house and all kind of stuff. But I really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Bye.